Freshmen, my name is Mr. Braswell and this is my administrator, Mr. Hope. In this video, we're going to be covering general guidelines for uniform and dress policy. To start, you will ensure that uniform is always clean, fits properly, and has proper military creases, not only in the blouse but in the trousers also. If at any point you lose your military creases, you are required to take it to a local dry cleaner as soon as possible. Any local dry cleaner will know what you are talking about when you ask for military creases. Moving on, you will always ensure that you are properly shaven. Regardless of the mask policy right now, it is required that you are always cleanly shaven. You also are required to have a fish cut at all times throughout the year. This is a 5-finger white wall with a 2 on top. Moving on, you will ensure that your brass is always perfectly shined. Not only the brass on your collar, but also your belt and the fish tap. This means there are no scratches or smudges anywhere on your brass. Also, any insignias or awards that you may have earned throughout the year, you must make sure they are in standard and you are allowed to wear them. You can refer to Standard Order 1.3. When it comes to chewing gum, listening to music, or looking at your phone, it is not permitted to do so while you are walking around. However, you are allowed to if you are sitting or being stationary. Also, your paws will never be in your pockets for any extended period of time. However, if you do require to reach into your pocket to pull out your cell phone or any other item in your pocket, it is permitted. You are permitted to wear authorized sunglasses, however they are never to hang from your collar or anywhere else on the uniform. If you are taking them off, you are required to either put them in your backpack or in your pocket where they cannot be seen. At no point in time are you allowed to ride a bicycle, skateboard, or scooter while in uniform. You also are never allowed to use any form of tobacco product while you are in uniform. When it comes to wearing your uniform on campus, you are required to wear the uniform of the day unless you have been given permission to deviate by your chain of command or have an approved military letter. You can wear civilian attire while in the dormitories, the Leadership Learning Center, and not attending class, or if you are going to a non-academic building. Class Charlie uniforms can be worn to wet laboratories or military science laboratories, or if Class Charlie is the uniform of the day. However, you will never wear the Class Charlie uniform to the Memorial Student Center or to Rudder Tower or Rudder Auditorium. Again, you will never wear the Class Charlie uniform to the Memorial Student Center. You are required to wear Class Bravos or Class Alphas if going to either of these locations. When it comes to wearing your uniform off campus, it is allowed, however it is discouraged. Realize, whether you are wearing your uniform or civilian attire, you are representing Texas A&M and the Corps of Cadets, so act accordingly.